Alright guys, Rohan Garris has entered the chat. Hello, thank you for tuning in. Today I'm going to present what I personally believe is the most interesting Valorant drama I have ever seen in the community. This video is going to be broken up into 3 parts. Firstly, I'm going to give you guys the intro, background story, and context to what's going on here. Secondly, I'm going to present 3 different pieces of evidence, and I'm going to analyze each of them from the perspective of the accused being innocent. And then thirdly, I'm going to present my raw, unfiltered, subjective opinion of what's going on here. With no further delay, let's get into it. What if I told you there were 2 different players that were extremely mechanically gifted at 2 different FPS games, and they both had 2 separate career paths? Except everything went wrong when one of them got banned mid-game, mid-LAN at a championship and was exiled. Also, they're both the same person. Meet Haeyoday and Jimbolah. Now, if you don't follow the Call of Duty esports scene, Jimbo is the center of what is probably the most controversial esports banning since the Forsaken Word.exe LAN ban that happened like a decade ago. Jimbo got caught rage hacking at the championship finals of the CDL Challengers League, which is the equivalent of Tier 2 for Valorant. Now, obviously, if you get banned mid-LAN, you are fucking bricked. There's no coming back from that. He just immediately left the LAN and went radio silent. Except, a month later, his Twitter completely cleared, he unfollowed everyone, and it name changed with a full rebrand to Haeyoday. Now, up until now, the entire story has just been, oh, Jimbo probably sold his account. Why would someone buy the account of someone that just got banned for cheating in esports? Especially when they want to pursue a career in esports. Yeah, it just makes absolutely no sense to me. But as you are about to find out, absolutely nothing here makes sense. So let's just get right into the evidence. We're going to be starting off with what I think is the least damning, moving into the what is going on here territory. Piece 1, we are going to be looking at Haeyoday's Twitch tracker. If you do not know what Twitch tracker is, it is basically just a detailed API site that tracks pretty much every detail of your Twitch. Remember, we are under the pretense that Jimbo sold his socials. Now, I could maybe believe that you would be willing to buy a Twitter account with like 7,000 followers, right? Why would you ever buy a Twitch account that doesn't even have 2K followers and has like a single-digit CCV? That's just like kind of hard to believe, but whatever. Keep in mind, Jimbo was banned at the LAN in June of 2023. If we go to Haeyoday's Twitch tracker, if we scroll down any of these streams, you could click on any one. Let's just, sure, 16th of August 2020. You could see it is Jimbo. He is competing in Challengers Call of Duty for prize pools. It is Jimbo. However, I want to look at one broadcast in general because Jimbo did stream Valorant. He played Valorant. If we look right here, he has sparse Valorant streams in between COD. Let's look at his specific broadcast on August 11th, 2022. Twitch tracker shows the exact timestamps of updates that you make for your stream. You could see here, Jimbo started his stream at 7:36 p.m. on Call of Duty. And at 8 p.m. on the dot, Jimbo updated his broadcast to Valorant. Now, if you go to Haeyoday's current tracker, if you go all the way down to episode 5, act 1, scroll all the way down to August 11th, 2022, coincidentally, Haeyoday loaded into a competitive game at 8:04 p.m. To recap this, Jimbo swapped his stream to Valorant at 8 p.m. 4 minutes later, Haeyoday's main Valorant account loaded into a Valorant game. This could be a coincidence. I don't know. Very, very strange. But maybe Jimbo sold his Valorant account to the same person that bought his 10 average viewer Twitch and his 7,000 follower Twitter. I don't know, but it's possible. I also want to add in another reason that this is very inconclusive is that there were plenty of other times where Jimbo streamed Valorant where there was no direct link to Haeyoday's current main account. Now, there are obviously no clips, there are no ways to find out what was going on. He easily could have had multiple accounts, but this easily could be like a fucking cosmic coincidence. So this is why this is like the lowest on the totem pole. Let's move on to number 2, the Kovacs incident. This one is pretty bad. Here's this video uploaded on Haeyoday's YouTube channel. It is currently still uploaded. He might just straight up delete it. What is this? What is this? Really? And if you want to know how I found this, guess what? Remember, YouTube has a frame by frame playback view. If you use your arrow keys, you move the video a single frame forward or back. I am going to do that right now. We're going to go 1 frame back. It's not there. Let's go back to the original. We're going to go 1 frame forward. It's not there. There is literally a single frame in this video that shows Haeyoday's Kovacs account name as Jimbo. Now, this is a little bit harder to believe it is just a coincidence. Again, I'm going to view this from like the perspective maybe he is innocent. The only thing I can actually think of here is that maybe he is like playing some sort of inside joke, right? It's like, haha, look guys, I'm going to leave 1 frame of my Kovacs account in the video, linking me to the cheater whose socials that I bought. Haha, that's really funny guys. Except it doesn't really make sense in context because you have to remember, when Haeyoday rebranded from Jimbo, you could look at his Twitter. His replies are off everywhere. When his replies are on, he's just getting hard flamed. For over a year on his Twitch account, he straight up had his chat in like 1 to 2 week follower only mode, and he would instantly permaban and instantly block anyone that mentioned Jimbo in any capacity. Look, I could go to his Twitch right now. He's currently live. Let's type Jimbo. Oh, Automod. Let's type Call of Duty. Oh, Automod. Let's type COD. Oh, Automod. So if someone is trying that hard to cover up what is going on, why would you even bother risking leaving this frame in? It's just, I don't really know. As much as I like am trying to side with him, this is pretty fucking bad looking, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, but as bad as this is, it doesn't even hold a candle to what I'm about to show. You can actually look at the clock while I was recording this video. You'll notice there's like a 35-minute jump because I found out things while I was recording after I had tweeted that really just kind of blow my mind. And now I have no idea what to think. This shit is very weird. I want to move on to this piece of context. Jimbo's name is Brian, okay? It's not Jim, it's not Jimbo, it's Brian. This is an important piece of context. Remember this. If you look up Haeyoday Steam on Google, you find this Steam profile. It has a VAC ban from like 3.5 years ago. If you look at the previous names, remember Steam's names are chronological, you'll see that this is either Haeyoday or a very dedicated impersonator at first glance. Faye is his current girlfriend, I believe. His name goes from Haeyoday TTV to Jimbo, back to Haeyoday, which means he swapped it from Haeyoday to Jimbo. Maybe he was just rage baiting. You could also see it's all lowercase, which is the name. It's the same capitalization, right? However, if you want to say this is not Haeyoday, if you go to Haeyoday's link tree, if you look at the email in his link tree, you see heyosvt@gmail.com. Ooh, that's a very dedicated impersonator. Except that is not where it ends either, because if you check HeyoSVT on Twitter, you will find this old Twitter account that basically never had interactions. Young kid that plays game. QC Montreal. Where's Jimbo from? Oh, Jimbo's also French Canadian. But wait, what did we see? Oh, new TTV Haeyoday, right? It's an old Twitch account. Let's check this out, why don't we? Oh, he has plenty of clips. Do you remember what we said about Jimbo earlier, what his real name is? Brian? What is this? What is this? This is a 5-year-old clip where new TTV Haeyoday is playing on an account named Brian One Tap. This one, yeah, I don't really have a defense. I don't know how you could possibly get out of this, to be completely honest. I have no possible explanation. I feel like this is completely up to him at this point. Like, you gotta draw a line at some point, you know? Like, you gotta draw a line. Straight up, they're both French Canadian. They're both from Quebec. His old Twitch account has a 5-year-old clip where he's playing on an account named Brian One Tap. His name in real life is Brian. Like, what is actually going on? I mean, straight up, the only thing I can say about this that is like, maybe it isn't what it seems, is that I'm pretty sure, I'm not even positive, I think I saw it in one of these clips, the ages doesn't match up. Like, I think there's a 2-year gap between new TTV, Haeyoday, and Jimbo. But this is like, Jesus, bro. Because we have a direct link between the alias of Jimbo and his IRL name of Brian. Not to mention that they are from the same city. So, like, what are we even doing here? You know? Like, I don't really know. Yeah, I just want to close off the video with my subjective opinion on the situation. This looks fucking terrible, bro. Because, in my opinion, there are 2 options of what's going on here. Option 1, it is straight up Jimbo. In that case, you need to get the fuck out. There is a different level to this cheating shit. If you are just cheating in ranked, you know, that's like, whatever. Sure, you're a scumbag, but you don't deserve to be crucified. Jimbo was not just cheating in ranked. He was cheating in tournaments with hundreds of thousands of dollars in the line, basically just directly trying to steal from people. You do not deserve to ever be in a gaming community ever again if you try to do that. It is a completely different scenario to just making a shitty decision to cheat in ranked. You are knowingly trying to steal hundreds of thousands of dollars by cheating. The second option is that this is like Jimbo's little brother. And to that, I don't even really know what to say, because if it is his little brother or someone that's not Jimbo and he's actually legit, he is extremely fucking good at Valorant, and there is no purpose in risking breaking his reputation by associating himself directly with a Rage Hacker's socials. I don't really know what is going on, but it looks really fucking bad. The fact that both aliases are directly linked, being Jimbo and Jimbo's IRL name, Brian, that's really, really bad, man. And I think this just is something that Haeyoday is forced to respond to, because what the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you just trying this hard to cover this shit up, sweep it under the rug, and just hope everyone forgets that? Like, you don't do that shit, bro. Not when you are pulling shit like this. Like, it is very weird. But again, there is a small chance that this is all like explainable. Haeyoday just needs to come out and actually address it, because this is fucking shameless, bruh. Thank you for tuning in to what started off as a minor expose and quickly devolved into a fucking Scooby-Doo episode. RohanGod is signing out.